Good morning. It is about 11:15 on Sunday, and as you can see, it's very overcast, but it's warm. And I'm very proud to say that I have just shocked my pool and put a filter in and put chlorine in, and hopefully in the next 48 hours she'll be good to go again. It's bad. But today was the perfect day to do it because it's overcast. So, and I rinsed the cover and put the cover back on so it doesn't all evaporate. All my hard work. So, anybody watching, how you doing? How was your weekend? I had a very busy day yesterday, but I accomplished very little. So, I vlogged yesterday morning. I got my lawns cut. And that was really about it. I had gone to gas my car, and I took my buddy with me. And I stopped at Food Basics, where I never go. I don't like that store. I don't like No Frills either. They're great for like dry goods and stuff, but anything fresh, they're not good at it. They don't produce well. But they were the cheapest place to get bleach. Bleach can be so expensive, and I don't get why. So I got a bunch of bleach there, and I got a box of s'mores to make for next weekend for our movie night, and I got a couple bottles of pop also for the movie night, and then just some odds and sods that I'm getting low on, like cleaning wise. So they actually have really good prices on their cleaning stuff, so that was nice. And came home, and my buddy went home, and I had to run back out. I went and got my nails did. And I'd been messaging my coworker because I was supposed to go over there Friday night. But, you know, things got crazy and it didn't happen. So I wanted to go over yesterday. So I messaged her and I was like, I'm just getting my nails done. I'll be about an hour. But, you know, let me know if it's okay for me to swing by, and I'll message or I'll call you when I'm, leaving the nail salon. But I never heard from her, so I just went home and had a little snack. I was starving. And my buddy came back over for a little bit. I was oh my God, I was so tired. Sitting there talking to me, and all of a sudden, I was like, I was so tired. And he kind of looked at me and he's like, you look really tired. I was tired when I got up. So he went home, and I went and snuggled up in bed and, set up something on YouTube, and I put my phone down on my side table, propped it up, and just kind of laid there listening, and I passed out hard. My neighbor had called me. I didn't hear the phone ring. Boo Boo had texted me to come pick him up. I didn't hear the text. And then he called me, and that woke me up. And he's like, are you coming to get me? I said, yeah. Are you ready? He's like, I've been waiting. He said I'd walk, but it was kind of spitting off and on, and he didn't want to get caught in like a downpour. He didn't have an umbrella or anything with him. And I said, you texted? I said, what time is it? He goes, it's 5:15. I'm like, I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I should never have gone to bed. The same thing would have happened on the couch, to be honest. Like, there was no way around it. Jen was passing out. Jumped out of bed, splashed some cold water on my face, kind of shook it off. Beast mode it down to pick him up. I felt so bad. He's like, oh, no. I get there. He's like sitting outside. The store's all locked up. Like, oh, I'm sorry, but I was tired. He's like, oh, no, it's fine. I'm just sitting here. It's cool. Fiddling around on the phone and whatever. It was fine. I said, okay, well, do you want me to run you somewhere for dinner? Because I've gotten to the point where when Monkey's not home, I don't bother thawing anything. Because 99.9% of the time, when it's just Boo Boo and I, Boo Boo doesn't want to eat when he gets home. Like, he wants to go and chill and play a video game, maybe, doze a little bit, but he doesn't particularly want to eat. So he'll end up ordering something later on. So I just can't be bothered to thaw stuff. End up throwing it out. Makes me very angry. So he wanted Subway. I already had Subway Friday, I think it was. It's like, I said, okay, I can take you to Subway. I said, but I don't want Subway. I want pad thai. I wanted pad thai in the worst way. So there's a place in the mall that does pad thai, pretty good pad thai. So it was like, I don't know, $16 or something. I got like extra tofu in it. I'll never do that again. They fried they fried the tofu, so it was like toasted a little bit, which made it crunchy on the outside and super chewy on the inside. It was horrible. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Tofu was supposed to melt. It was horrible. The texture was just, I'm very texture sensitive. It was, picked all that shit out. It was a total waste of the extra, I don't know, $2 or $3 or whatever for the extra tofu. It was horrible. But the pad thai itself was great. They do such good pad thai. And then, about halfway through my dinner, my coworker messaged me and was like, yep, you can come on over, it's fine. I said, fine, I'm just eating, I'll be there right after dinner. So I ate, and I moseyed over. I picked up a coffee for her boyfriend, and they're sitting in the living room. Well, he met me outside, because I didn't know where to park. They live in a townhouse complex, and I don't know if they have, I've never been over, so I didn't know if there was like a designated parking for guests, or I had no idea. So when I pulled into the parking lot, her boyfriend's telling me where to park. And there's nowhere designated, but whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I pulled into the parking spot, and I pulled in crooked. It's very tight parking. So I hate being that parker that parks crooked. So I go to fix it. I had my windows down. He's yelling from behind me, friggin' women drivers. Like, you know what, bud? I got your coffee. I would watch your mouth if I was you. He's like, he's so funny. So I fixed my parking and I got out of the car. And we walk over to the house, and, my coworker's sitting there, and her son was over, and he's so sweet. Her son is just the sweetest thing on this planet. And we're all sitting in the living room. I think they were watching Ice Age. It was so cute. So we're sitting there, and Ice Age is playing in the background. And we're all talking and whatever. They are such good people. They are such good people. And at one point, I'm sitting in this chair, and it's one of those chairs that when you sit, like, you sink. It's really hard to get out of. But I went to cuddle up in the chair, stick my feet up and, just really hunker down in the chair. I didn't know it was a lazy boy, and that goddamn chair went flying back. I've got a coffee in my hand. I'm like, oh my God. She's going to grab me, and her boyfriend's going to grab me, and her son's sitting across from me, and he's like, like, yep, this is it. This is where Jen dies. Over here at my friend's house. Awesome. It stopped. It's fine. I fixed it. I was like, oh my god, nobody told me it was a lazy boy. Oh my goodness. I'm killing myself laughing. It's like, it's so funny when I almost die. Like, whatever. She goes, you're lucky because that chair goes like right back. Like it lays down. It's like, oh, I would have died. I would have had an absolute heart attack. It was so funny. We were talking about our movie night next weekend. I dropped my lighter. And she knows my pool's on the fritz. She said, did you fix your pool yet? I said, no. I went and got the bleach this morning. I'll put it in tomorrow. I was so tired. I was so tired. I almost told her I wasn't going to come yesterday. Because I want to be sitting there yawning and whatever. I did anyway. I was like, no, we're going over. That's it. Like, I never go over and visit friends and stuff, so. And it was really nice to sit and talk with her outside of work. There was a little shop talk, of course, because we're just so over the new hire. And she has a strong feeling that she ain't going anywhere anytime soon, which doesn't impress me none. But it was a nice visit, and her boyfriend is so nice. Her boyfriend's so nice, and he's funny. And her son is just the sweetest thing on this planet. Like, this world does not deserve people like him. Like him and Monkey, just sweet, sweet people. Yeah, it was so nice. And we sat out on the porch for a little bit. Her son went to bed. And we sat out on the porch for a little bit. Her boyfriend came out. We talked, and she has a nice little setup. It's a townhouse, so it's like her backyard's probably about the size of my little patio here. But she has it set up really cute, all these little lights and stuff, and she has a little, well, decent size. It's not huge or anything, but a decent size blow-up pool with like a motor in it and everything, like a pump, for her granddaughter. You know, nice little barbecue setup and everything. It was really cute. Lots of little lights and stuff. It was pretty. We sat there and chatted on the porch for a little bit. By about 10:30, I was like, I gotta go to bed. I didn't go to bed. I went home. I was like, I gotta go home. I'm so tired. She was getting tired too. Excuse me. So I came home. Checked on Boo Boo. He's playing games. And I just sort of fiddle-mucked on the YouTubes for a little bit. I was probably in bed by about 12:30. And my coworker and I were still messaging on Messenger. We've been talking about, she'd been telling me that she had read something somewhere about Johnny Depp having a movie coming out. But she didn't know how real it was because it was set to come out, I don't know, soon or something. But I mean, and I was like, but he's been like on tour and he did an album, and when the hell did he have time to make a movie? He's also been like in court, and like, I don't understand. What movie was it? She couldn't remember. And it was bothering her all night. It was so funny. So I guess she found it on the Google or whatever, and she sent it to me. And it's like, I don't know how real that is. I mean, dude's been busy. But okay, fine. Keep an eye out, I guess. My neighbor came back yesterday. She called me too. I gotta get a hold of her. I felt bad because I was supposed to go water all her flowers and stuff. But we had so much rain last weekend that I didn't worry about it for a few days. Like, I haven't even watered any of my stuff. And Then I got busy with work and stuff, and I was so tired and so busy and running around, and I totally forgot about it. And like I said, I haven't even watered any of my stuff. Like, I never handled my pool. Like, I just didn't care about anything. So just frazzled. So I'm hoping her stuff is okay. I felt really bad. Oh well. We can only do what we can do, I guess. Such weird weather today. It is so overcast. There's a nice little breeze here and there, but it's like muggy. It's probably like 25, 27, something like that. But when the breeze comes, the mugginess goes. And when the breeze goes away, the mugginess comes back. I missed a spot when I mowed my driveway. I'm not getting my mower out to do that little... No. That's fine. God. I have this spot beside my pool where I can't get my mower in with it like deflating, like with it ripping the liner or cutting the hoses for the pump. And it looks so straggly, it's horrible. Like, so bad. Look at that. Look at that. That's horrible. Find my yard scissors and see if I can't pull it back and clean it up a little bit. So, look a little nicer. So yeah, I'll have to pick up Monkey later today. See how his weekend went. I need to strip my bed and wash it, put some sheets on. I've already done Monkey's. I did Monkey's, I think, on Thursday. And I just haven't bothered to do mine. I need to do mine. Sleep so much better in a fresh, clean bed. I do. That's about it. The house is pretty clean. I've got some tidying to do. I've got to empty the dishwasher. And I need to do some laundry too. But other than that, we can be a little lazy today. I'm off until Wednesday, so maybe tomorrow I'll try and gussy myself up a little bit. I hate being like this all the time. Do a little bit of makeup, or at least put some lashes on. Maybe do a wig. I haven't done a wig in a good long while. They're going to start to think that I don't love them anymore. I also have some out on my dresser that I have to brush out and put away properly because they've been sitting on my dresser just chilling for 3 months or something. Just been wearing the same 2 or 3 wigs forever. The other ones need some love. It is actually perfect walking weather today, I feel. Like, I don't think it's gonna rain. I think it's just cloudy. Maybe I'll go for a little walk around the neighborhood. I don't know. If it's nice tomorrow, like nice walking weather, maybe I'll grab Monkey and we'll go down to the animal park. And there's an animal park at one of the parks that I vlog at from time to time. And I think it's entrance by donation. I'm not sure. I haven't been in forever. I don't even remember what's there. I just remember the catfish. There's this little bridge that you cross over, and there's like a creek or whatever, and it's full of catfish and stuff. And we used to get, I can remember Boo Boo and I, when he was little, getting handfuls of that animal feed or whatever, little pellets, and throwing them in, and the catfish would just go insane. It was so funny to watch. We're easily amused. Maybe we'll do that. I haven't taken that boy out of the house at all this summer. I think we did one trip to the fry truck. We did the fry truck under the bridge, and we walked over and got ice cream one Friday. And what was that? It doesn't matter, Friday or Thursday. And that's really all. It would be really kind of cool to see what movies are playing and maybe take him to a matinee. Do they still do matinees during the week? Might have to Google that. Maybe it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays or something, which would suck because I work Wednesday. That might be fun. I've never taken Monkey to the theater. His dad has, but I've never taken him. That kind of thing is hard to do when you don't have a vehicular, which I have now. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. That might be fun. He would enjoy that. Monkey is interesting to watch movies with, sometimes extremely annoying. He likes to talk during movies and shows, and critique and make fun and make little jokes and stuff. It can be cute and it can be funny. It can also be very engaging. Like, we have some interesting conversations after movies that we watch. But during the movie, it can be very annoying. When we were watching Midnight Mass, he kept making little comments and whatever, and little jokes and whatever. And I eventually turned around to him and I'm like, you know, Monkey, I love you. You are my heart and soul. And I would kill a man for you. But if you don't shut up, you're going to be watching this by yourself. Like, you were that guy in the theater that I would lose my ever-loving mind on. Like, stop. We can talk about it when it's done. And he laughs. He's like, I know. Drives his dad crazy, too. Like, I don't mind. I rather enjoy critiquing and talking about movies and shows after I watch them. Like, shh. He's so funny. My neighbors just came home. Would love to live out not quite buckfuck nowhere, but somewhere where neighbors aren't on top of you. Then I could sit out and vlog and talk at a normal volume, and whoever watches my videos wouldn't have to crank it or wear headphones all the time. Because in the summer it's so nice. It's so much nicer to sit in my yard and vlog rather than sitting in my car somewhere. Like, in the winter I kind of have to sit in my car somewhere. In the summer I shouldn't have to. I think my boyfriend has the right idea. He's moving it, but he's moving it like in the middle of nowhere. Like, there's nobody around him for like miles. But But he's also got to drive a good while to like get to any stores or anything. That I don't like. Mainly because I don't like driving so much. I don't know. I can't wait to see this place. He moves in 2 weeks. Not this weekend, not next weekend, but the following weekend. 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks now, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the place. I've seen like the pictures and stuff, but I'm excited for him. His mortgage, he said, is 3 times what he was paying where he is now. I knew that would happen. He should have known that was going to happen. It's got a lot more property. It's a much bigger place. Yeah. Like there's a workshop on it, which is what he wanted. And then there's like he said there's like a barn there, but it's like semi-torn down or something. I don't know. So he's got a fair bit of property. He's gonna need a riding lawnmower. I want him, if he gets one, well, he's gonna have to get one. I want him to teach me how to use it because I want to cut the grass with a riding lawnmower. I mean, it'll be scary because that kind of stuff scares the shit out of me, but I think it'd be very fun, kind of relaxing. I love cutting the grass. I love it. I mean, it's hot and sweaty work when you're pushing a mower, but I still like doing it. It's so satisfying after it's done. I still need to do my edging. Today would actually be a perfect day to do that. Should I? Shouldn't I? I should. I really should. I'd be so happy when it's done. Oh my god, it would look so nice. I want nice sharp edges. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I may call my buddy over because it's me and I'm bound to like scare myself or hurt myself doing shit like this, especially for a first time. Oh, there's my kitty friend. Fine, ignore me, whatever. Yeah, I'm bound to do some kind of fuckery with it the first time, so I need supervision. Me and any kind of like power tool, I need supervision the first time I do it. I need somebody who's here to like either dial 911 or rush my dumb ass to the hospital. Yep. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Anyway, we're 20 minutes in, so I'm gonna boot. Figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Never ending stuff, right? There's always something. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk later.